breaking news. Kellyanne Conway of the Trump cabinet just exposed Obama's sick plan to screw Donald Trump. 3 weeks to go until the Trump inauguration. A lot can happen in that time. Barack Obama is not just a bad president. He seems to be a bad character of a man. Cruelty, selfishness, extremely vindictive because of the loss incurred by the Democratic Party and Hillary Clinton. Now, thanks to Kellyanne Conway, who tells it like it is, we finally see his plan, a sick plan to screw over Donald Trump, America's president-elect, and America. Kellyanne Conway revealed to CNN that Barack Obama has been taking calculated steps to ruin Trump's presidency before he even takes office. It's been a very bumpy transition period with obstacles along the way. Now, what CNN reveals is this: screwing over Israel by having the UN declare Israelis in Jerusalem and the West Bank to be illegal. Putting up sanctions against Russia and Putin to stop Trump from making friendly relations with Russia and to fight radical Islam. Using a 110-year-old Antiquities Act to steal land from Utah and Nevada to stop 1.65 million acres of U.S. land being used for energy exploration, cattle grazing, and other development. Well, I just posted a video on that yesterday showing that the land that has been declared national monuments are actually full of reserves such as diamonds, copper, uranium, and especially gold, let alone oil and gas. Another thing that Kellyanne revealed, calculated steps to ruin Trump, is banning oil and gas drilling across hundreds of millions of acres owned by the federal government of the United States in the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans, probably to protect Saudi Arabia. Ending the registry put in place by President Bush that forces Muslim men from tribal regions of the Middle East to identify themselves when entering the United States. So this is many points, very strong points brought out by Kellyanne, very important, all of them. The one having to do with the UN resolution on Israel could be the end of the United Nations, caused by the Obama administration's non-vote, and also bringing the defunding of the United Nations by the U.S. The U.S., as we know, gives about half of the financial support of the total nations to the United Nations. Half of the financial yearly support is given by the United States. Once the United States stops funding the United Nations, the United Nations will no longer be viable. So all this having to do with Obama, since Hillary Clinton lost the presidential election, has been to undermine Trump's plan to bring about the turn in the United States economy and creating more jobs. Kellyanne Conway closed her epic bombardment of the evils of the Obama era by saying, "That would be very unfortunate if politics were the motivating factor here. We can't help but think that's often true. That is not the way that peaceful exchanges work in this democracy." So she nailed it right on the head. We are ashamed to admit it, that those who voted for Obama in 2008, 2012, before they were aware of the Obama character and evils, and the Democrats, what they are capable of doing, now no. This is on Liberty Writers News.